Hi there, this is Sachin. Welcome to Thyroid Reversal Mentoring Program Introduction. In the next few minutes, we'll unfold how Thyroid Reversal Mentoring Program can help you reverse your thyroid disease without any supplements or high protein diets. And yes, it works whether you have hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, Hashimotos, or Graves. You'll get all the details, including my background and how I have helped over 800 women reverse their thyroid disease, our client results, what they have achieved, and what can you expect. What are the things that you do not need to reverse your thyroid disease? Our exact approach to reversing your thyroid disease through food and lifestyle changes. Program investment, what's included, and how we support you. Also, answer to the most common questions. But before that, let me call out something. I know your life is completely different after you got diagnosed with thyroid disease. You used to be very energetic, active, used to wear your favorite clothes, and enjoyed everything that you were doing. But now, when you look at yourself in mirror every morning, your face seems swollen up or puffy. Your hair is everywhere around the house, and throughout the day, you keep struggling with one or another issues: constipation, bloating, periods issues, stiffness, depression, anxiety. And if all of this was not enough, probably your nights are also ruined because of the poor sleep. Maybe recently you are putting on a lot of weight, and every attempt you're making to lose weight is failing. Either plans are not working out for you or you're struggling with consistency. And all of these issues combined are already making you feel old than your current age. If you are in your 20s, probably you are struggling to concentrate, focus, or remember things. Maybe you are feeling lost and you don't know what to do. Starting every single day with medication and thinking that this is something that you have to do for the rest of your life is not really a pleasant picture to imagine. If you are in your 30s, unfortunately, thyroid is also affecting your fertility, or maybe you're going through the miscarriages, or if you are a mother, maybe you are experiencing that you don't have enough energy to play with your baby and you end up blaming yourself that you're not a good mother. If you're in your 40s or 50s, probably you're just anxious and worried that you don't end up getting diagnosed with other diseases which are associated with poor thyroid function, like cholesterol issues, diabetes, osteoporosis, so on and so forth. And of course, you want to avoid all these issues because you feel like you don't want to be a burden on somebody else, or at least as long as possible. If this describe you, then be with me for the next few minutes and we'll see how you can wake up fresh, stay energetic, lose weight, reverse all of your symptoms, and lead a healthy life just like a normal person. But before that, let me give you a little bit of my background first. My name is Sachin. As you all know, I've been helping people with weight loss and getting healthy since last 7 years. And it's been 4 years I've been working with thyroid patients specifically. Since last 4 years, we have helped over 800 women lose weight and reverse their thyroid condition. My training in nutrition and Panchkarma is done from Dayanand Ayurvedic College, Jalandhar, Punjab. And also I had many mentors in health industry in last couple of years or decade. And of course I did all the experiments which you are doing right now on your body. Well, why this transition? Because kind of a bit personal. So my mother also had hypothyroidism for the last 12 years, and she was taking 150 mcg every single day. So just like all of you, she started with the lower dose of medication, reached up to 150 mcg. Her weight was 104 kg with the height of 5.2 4 years back. She had every single issues which I mentioned earlier. And my mother was a very joyful person, but this goddamn thyroid kind of took it away. So her health started to deteriorate, and years after years, more medications, more supplements, and whatnot. But it was not working. That is the problem. Now, just like everybody, she also believed that she would never be healthy again. When I looked at this, I decided to step in because I know that she will not be out without it. So we put her through the proper healing process. We started to make changes in her diet and lifestyle. And in the first 6 months, she lost more than 24 kg weight. Mind you, this was not a desperate attempt to lose weight, just like a high protein diet and keto and calorie counting. We did none of that. After those 6 months, she started to experience massive improvements in her overall health. The digestive issue got resolved, skin got better, hair got better, energy levels improved, and all of these things. But then we slowly started to taper down the dose of medication with the help of doctor because actual physical health and the labs both were improving. Where she is today, she's not taking any kind of medication. It's been more than 4 years, not for even cough and cold. Her sleep quota and everything, which I mentioned, and this is something that became the foundation of thyroid reversal mentoring. Now, what kind of results my clients are getting? So, if you want to see my client results, simply visit my website and click on the reviews. You'll see all of the client interviews and testimonials. You can also visit my Instagram. I keep posting my client results and testimonials and interviews and all these things. You can check out the highlights as well. You can also visit my YouTube channel and watch the playlist of client testimonials and interviews. So, how does this work? Can I really reverse my thyroid disease, even Hashimoto as well? Well, yes, it's 100% possible. You just need to understand one thing, that your body have this kind of capacity. Your body have this kind of capacity that it can heal itself. I'm sure like you might have heard this before as well, but very classic example. Let's say for instance, if you cut yourself here, there is not a single medicine or drug on the planet which can heal that wound. Obviously, you can have stitches which can stitch the skin together, or you can take painkillers. Or let's say if you break your bones, fractures, you're not gonna do that, but let's say if that happens, then there is not a single medicine which can join your bones. All you can do is you can set the bones, you can take painkillers, and you can do various things to support that. But ultimately, it's our body which is going to heal itself, which is going to join the bones, right? And this does not work only on the injury level. Sometimes when we catch fever, cough, cold, and all these things, our body bounce back if we just take care of ourselves. It also works on our organ as well in the exact same manner. I was reading a report somewhere that said if something happens to your liver and if you cut it off, your body can grow your liver back. So this is the kind of capacity our body have. So now the question is, if my body can heal my serious wounds and injuries and fractures and all these things, then why my body cannot heal my thyroid disease? And the answer is simple. You are doing something what we call as a scratching your wounds. So let's say if you have a wound or injury here and if you keep scratching it, will it ever get healed? Of course not, right? So in exactly same way, maybe you are eating certain kind of food which mess with your thyroid function. Maybe your internal system, because of the years of constipation and bloating and inflammation, your body is accumulating a lot of toxins within your system and a lot of cellular waste you have accumulated in this last many years or decades. Or maybe sometimes because of the poor sleep cycles or stress management, your body struggles to heal itself. So essentially, what is happening is there is no proper environment or there is no proper ambience so that your body can heal itself. It's just like you're scratching your wounds. So, what do you need to do to reverse a thyroid disease? You just need to change your diet, change your lifestyle, and keep the internal system clean. This is all. If you do it, your body will start to heal itself and it will help you to heal your thyroid disease as well. What about Hashimoto's? Hashimoto's is simple, it's an autoimmune condition. The cells of your immunity are attacking your own cells. We have just learned 1 minute ago that our body is constantly healing itself. Now, all of a sudden, why we are talking about that our body is attacking itself because of the autoimmune condition? Well, nothing in your body attack itself for no reason. What you are calling is a Hashimoto's or autoimmune condition is a response of your immunity to protect you. Protect you from what? Maybe there are some foreign substance that you are consuming through the food or lifestyle or foreign cells that are entering in your body. And to protect you from that, your body start to trigger the antibodies. So if you just stop the trigger, then the antibodies will start to get low and you can put your Hashimoto's in remission as well. Hashimoto's is super simple to deal with. Doctors don't know this because they are never taught. Now let's look at what are the things that you need to do. And before I tell you what are the things you need to do, let's look at what are the things you don't need to do to reverse your thyroid disease. The first thing is, obviously, we are not going to introduce any kind of medications or herbal medicines, Ayurvedic medicines. We'll fix the foundation of your health, which is proper diet changes, lifestyle changes, and keeping the internal system clean. The medicine which you are taking for thyroid right now, you will continue to take it. Only with the help of doctors, slowly we reduce it or cut it off. The second thing is we are not going to introduce any kind of supplements. You will get all of the necessary nutrients and nourishment from whole foods. All this isolated nutrient, what we call as a supplement, does not work best in our body, does not guarantee long-term health. The next thing is you do not need any kind of superfood. If you think that by having this coriander seed water every morning or taking Brazilian nuts or some special seafood, it will heal your thyroid disease, then I think you are living in a la la land. Because there is not a single ingredient or single superfood which heal your thyroid disease. It's overall diet and lifestyle. In the morning, let's say if you're having coriander seed water, but in the evening you're having McDonald's, doesn't work. So overall diet and lifestyle need to be corrected. And the last thing is we don't do any kind of fasting or calorie counting in all these things because you absolutely don't need that. Now, what are the things that we are going to do, and how long does it take to reverse a thyroid disease? Generally, it takes 3 to 6 months, but also it depends how your body responds, what are your goals, and where you are at right now. To reverse a thyroid disease, we'll do this. We'll work together for 3 months first, and for the next 3 to 6 months, we'll implement four simple step by step process. The first step is helping you understand why you got diagnosed with thyroid disease. Why do you have thyroid disease? Tell me. Your doctors never told you. But we have kind of touched on this already. The kind of foods that you eat, the kind of internal ambience or environment you maintain creates the chronic condition in our body. Also, I'm saying that saving you from misinformation. What do I mean by this? It's very easy to become health coach nowadays. You just talk about protein. But the most important thing when we approach the nutrition is not just micro and macronutrients, although that is important, but also understanding how food works within our system. If I give you a food which is rich in, let's say, protein and iron, magnesium, and everything, but if it doesn't get digested properly, if it causes constipation or swelling, is it a good thing? Absolutely not. So the most important thing is how food is breaking down in your system, how food is moving within your system. In the second step, you'll implement the plan to reverse your disease, which includes three things. Number one is, of course, making changes in your diet. The purpose of the diet changes is not just to lose weight, but to create this kind of ambience so that your body start to heal. Once your body start to heal, you will get rid of all of the symptoms around that. Losing weight is very natural. Second thing is exercise. It's not that because you don't have energy you're not working out. It's actually because you're not working out you don't have energy. The best way to drop weight quickly and get back in your shape is strength training. By enrolling yourself in a gym or at home also you can do it. You don't need to hire any trainer or coach or anything. We'll help you out with that. Last thing is there are going to be some simple panchakarma therapies. Now these are not very complicated process the way you see it on the internet and all. These are going to be very simple process which you can do it at home by yourself without needing any help. So these therapies will make sure that never in your life you get constipated or bloated. Your internal system always stays clean and it will help you to speed up the process of reversing your disease. The third step, you just need two ingredients to reverse your thyroid disease. You need to do the right things, which will make sure that you do the right things, and you need to be consistent. The last fourth step is sustaining results and lowering the dose of medication. Once we start to see the improvements in your actual physical health, and also your labs. From this point, you can approach the doctor and ask them to slowly taper down the dose of medication. So, with the help of your doctors, we'll start to taper down the doses, but only when we see the improvements in your actual physical health. This is the most important thing you need to focus on right now. And also, along with that, some necessary education is going to be there so that you can make it part of your daily life, sustain the results, and never worry about getting back those issues or getting diagnosed with this again. Now, what do you get inside the thyroid reversal mentoring? One-on-one weekly calls with me. Every week we'll meet. We'll keep making necessary changes in your diet, your lifestyle, your exercise, therapies, and all these things. 7 days WhatsApp support every single day. You will be in touch with me. You can approach anytime whenever you have questions, doubt, concerns. The diet plan, of course, that is going to be there. Workout guide. You don't need to hire a trainer, as I said. And also Panchkarma simple therapies. Now, this is not a course. This is a one-on-one live coaching where you will get access of me personally every single day by day, week by week. No guesswork, no confusion. You're not gonna feel alone at all. Let's look at some common questions as well. Will I get a specific diet plan or just a general guidelines? Well, customized diet plan for you, whatever works for you. Do I need a blood test before starting? Not necessarily, as you already have symptoms and you got diagnosed with it. So as you go through the program and you see improvements in your physical health, we'll also get the test done. Will symptoms return if I stop the diet? Why would you stop the diet? We'll make sure that you are able to sustain it and you are able to do it for the rest of your life. Will this help with other conditions like PCOS, osteoporosis, high cholesterol, etc.? Yes, as your thyroid heals, your overall health will improve. Nothing works in isolation. Can I follow this during IVF, egg fertilizing, pregnancy, or as a breastfeeding mother? Absolutely, yes, you can do it. You should do it. You'll benefit from it. Will you personally handle my case or pass it to someone else? Of course, you will work with me directly. Every call, every message, you'll work with me. Now, the next step for you is click on the button below and book a free consultation call with me. We can discuss your questions or queries, or if you're just ready to start, then we can get you started.